after the fight with the shadows. And then from there, y'all continued on and continued to investigate the first floor of the basement. That's where y'all came across the combat with the mimic, which y'all handled pretty well thanks to thaumaturgy. And then you moved on to what seemed like a bedroom, and as you were inspecting a chest, two ghasts uh, broke through the walls. Oh, right before that, you also found a secret door that led to a trap door. Well, no, that would, yeah. So right before that, you'll found that secret door that led to a trap door. But you decided to continue on, and that's when you encountered the ghast. You you handled them fairly well. You took a couple hits here and there, but you then decided to check out the upper floor that was through the trap door, which led back to the wolf den, the den room, which was the room that had some locked cabinets, in which a couple of y'all took some various crossbows of differing weight with 20 bolts each. You proceeded back downstairs and went to the chest that Lareth was very eager to go through, and you found a spell book, a cloak, and the one magical lantern, I believe, and a couple potions of healing. And from there, y'all decided to long rest so that you could heal up, and Rasputin could attune to the cloak that ended up in his possession. Then you went downstairs, and you, as players, saw a little bit of a expose into the history of the house, and that is where we left off. Coming on.
All right.
Golly. Let me turn that down. Okay. So, you are down into this reliquary, and you can see, so everything is black and white because Lareth last session cast, what was the name of the spell, Lareth?
Eyes of Night. As an action, you share your 300 foot of dark vision with up to 4 willing creatures you can see within 10 feet of you, lasting 1 hour.
And that gives
Once you share
you 300 feet, right?
300 feet. It is perfect dark vision.
Okay. And just as a reminder, so dark vision, you see everything in black and white. So you can still see in the dark, but it's a little creepier element. And then I also forgot one more thing before we get started. Travis, I don't know that you've done this, but me and Jesse were talking about we want to make sure that we remember it properly. So your sentinel when you're in combat it costs a reaction, and you get 1 reaction per round. So like let's say there's 2, you're within melee range of 2 enemies, and they both attack an ally. You can only attack once on those because it expends that reaction.
I feel like this is foreshadowing.
No, I was just reading into stuff in the meantime, and when I was rolling with Jesse, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know that we broke this rule, but I want to make sure we at least bring attention to it. So
I don't think we broke the rule, but
I would have probably
good to know just in case.
Yeah. If anything, it was during the ghoul fight, but it's fine.
I think at most we have forgotten about Sentinel.
That did happen more often than us getting the rules wrong, so we'll call it balanced, whatever happened up until now. So, now that y'all have come back to reality after seeing the flashback as players, so as you're entering this room, there's a ghostly chant that's emanating from in front of you, and you can discern dozens of voices. It's clearer than before. Over and over you hear, "He is the ancient, he is the land."
Ooh,
So that is where you are, right here at the entrance, and that's what you hear. Does anybody want to do anything? Look for anything?
Can I take 10 minutes that we can just powwow and I can start channeling or ritual casting detect magic?
Is that good with everyone else?
Sure.
Okay.
We're gonna stand next to the entrance so
Okay.
I can do that.
Will you ping where you are? Or move yourself to where you are? So right there, you're standing. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to move somewhere or. Okay. So instead of excuse me, sorry. So instead of 10 minutes, I'll say after 5. You're pretty certain that you do not sense anything of the magical variety.
Okay.
Now, are you just standing in one spot, or are you kind of like moving a little?
Well, it'll last for until my concentration breaks off of it. So as we're moving, it's still going to be going.
Okay. So let's say that you're kind of moving throughout the room as you can do it, and you do see that there are 13 like niches, so like little inlets in the wall carved. Each has a different like ritualistic item. You do for a minute think you see a wand of polymorph, but it's actually just a desiccated frog lashed to a stick. As well as some other things like a dagger with a rat skull set into the pommel, a knife carved from human bone, a 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy that's arms crossed over its chest, and things of that nature.
And these all have magic attuned to it somehow?
No magical, just this is what you're noticing as you're going through. None of these
nothing shining magical. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I'll say as you move around, did I reveal this part here?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely see it.
So that little inlet right there, if y'all are moving about the room and surveying the land, you see a portcullis that is like inlet into water. So the thing slopes down into like shallow water, and there's a portcullis blocking the way. And below, right over here, you can see a corridor.
I can check it out.
Yeah, so basically it goes like.
Let me sneak up around this corner and see what's going on.
I messed up that. But,
go, Mr. Scout, go.
I'm gonna sneak up to this corner and peer around the edge.
So this also is a wall. So if you want to peer around the edge, this would be the wall that you could be able to see stuff. Like you can see down here, and you don't see any threats from there.
I'll peer to here.
Okay.
And then I'll move to here.
Yep.
See what I can see.
Once you survey the land, you ascertain that there's no threats in that corridor, so you move forward. And so as you turn the corner here, you can see that this was clearly set up to be a prison. So some of the jail cells are still intact, some are kind of rotted away. And if you are looking in, you do see like the bones of former prisoners littered on the floor, and rusty shackles remain.
I would like to check the ceilings from what I can see from like in the entrance. Is there anything like cobwebs? Is there spider webs anywhere?
Yeah, there'd be like some
big.
Yeah, like cobweb, but not like spider webs, but yeah, just like dust, cobwebs, accumulation of abandonment, basically.
He's checking for drop bears.
I don't like this. Me personally don't even want to step foot in this place. I go, hey guys, this looks like a prison. I don't see any icky spiders.
Do you want to roll a perception check?
Sure.
Okay, so you're right there with him after a minute.
Just roll one with me. I don't think
starting off the night, great. Yeah. Oh, starting off the night even better.
Okay, so Kyler is like trying to be vigilant, but he's just so like focused on ceiling, hoping nothing's gonna drop down after
I'm
all.
Stressed, so I tell him what to look for, and then he goes and looks.
Okay.
He did a good job.
So yeah, Rasputin, you're a little bit braver. Maybe you step in a bit, and so with the 20, you're able to see. Let's see.
Hang on. Before we move any further, let me do vigilant blessing because I'm glad you said vigilant on Kyler before we do anything.
Okay, so you're casting vigilant blessing.
Yeah.
Put a marker on yourself so you can remember. All right. So proceeding forward. So Rasputin, you're going into the room some. Divine sense. Okay. So you do not feel any. Well, I'll say you do feel the presence of it, but it's not in this room. It's to the one adjacent that was past the portcullis. You sensed,
here, right?
Yeah, undead. an undead presence. Yeah. So through, like, you can tell it's past the walls. And as you're surveying the area, you're also able to find. Let's see. Pause. I'm gonna let my dog in. I need to get a map as well, so I'll be right back.
One of y'all stay right.
So Rasputin. So everyone pause where you are for right now. So Rasputin, as you're progressing forward, if you'll take 2 more squares forward for me. All right. So right here, you actually notice a hidden door. Yeah. That you can pull towards you, and then below you, you do notice that there is a skeleton hanging from some shackles in a black cult-like robe, and you can see a golden ring on his finger.
So I'm still using detect magic. Can I walk up and see any kind of magic coming from any weapon thing?
Yeah. So as you progress through, you still haven't sensed anything magical.
Okay. Cool ring. Can I go up and inspect the ring?
Touch it.
I'm not gonna touch it. I just want to inspect it.
Hey, Kyler, I heard what you said. I
want to see if there's any kind of.
I'll stay back by the doorway.
Yeah, just kind of keep an eye out of this corridor.
I want to see if there's any kind of like symbols or anything that I may recognize on the ring.
It is a normal ring. Kind of standard to like the old school men's like gold wedding band.
Are we ever seeing engravings?
What's up, Kyle?
Engravings?
No engravings or anything. It's just a plain golden ring that you think would be worth about 25 gold pieces.
And I sense no magic coming from it.
No magic is emanating at all. You are without a doubt.
He needs. We're gonna need him to start playing tankier characters if he wants to start touching shit.
I'm going to be tanky once I actually get fucking plate gear.
Anyways, let's keep going.
Oh, okay.
Secret tunnel.
So you had the secret door right here,
Tunnel.
and you had the portcullis right here, but you didn't necessarily see any way to open it.
I say
outside brute strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm not for getting in water or swamps.
I don't like portcullises.
But we should check the rest of this out before we just go down there.
Yeah, I agree to finish checking it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you continue down the way, you do continue to see shambled bones, rusty shackles, but nothing of importance.
Okay.
Nothing in the last one either, no.
We can call Gravis over here.
All right.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay.
Portcullises suck.
23.
Just looks like a hidden door, potentially, a shortcut for them to get to prison cells to get the prisoners. Nothing.
I'm going to back up and advise everybody else besides Rasputin back up, or at least turn the corner. And I'm gonna say Rasputin, that's all you.
Back here next.
It looks good.
My new little golden ringed friend. Wait, can I swing the door open with thaumaturgy?
We don't need to be that loud at every turn.
I mean, it doesn't have to be loud. You can open it.
To both points, it doesn't have to be super loud, but it's a force that's slamming a door open. So that's going to make some sound. The door might creak, things of that nature. So Kyle's right; it would make some kind of sound, but it also doesn't have to be super loud. So it's really whatever y'all want to do.
Can I cast thaumaturgy on it, but roll a stealth check?
What?
Or a sleight of hand check? I don't know.
Do you realize how silly that sounds?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Hey, can I send a tornado at this
I'm
door?
just asking. Come on, let me like stealthily go. Boop.
Yeah. Stealthy tornado on 3.
Go on a roll a stealth check and we'll see what happens.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, this guy.
To be fair, I also have to roll this at disadvantage. Okay, it's a 14.
It's not horrible, I
That's-
guess.
With 14, I mean, the door opens. It makes about the standard sounds of a door swinging open. Nothing too loud, but nothing too quiet.
What do we
So the
see?
door is open, Rasputin. If you would like to, let me reveal the area for y'all. So you don't see anything reacting, and actually, as you step into the door, the sounds of the chanting stop.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a big nope room. I don't
Oh,
like
that's
this.
not good.
Uh,
Oh, that...
Let me hit stop here.
Can I look over Rasputin's shoulder and like see anything in the room that I might take note of with my detect magic?
So before all that happens, so I'll just go on and make some clarifications. So this door basically leads to like an under archway. So what you see, that's going to be up above. I would say so, kind of
Down
like
below,
yeah,
and this is water.
water everywhere, even at the base of the entrance. Lareth, what did you want to see? You're detecting magic looking over his shoulder.
But just anything that stands out in the room that might be glowing with magical energy.
There does not appear to be any traces of magic going on here.
Fuck,
We got some men of the church here. Do they see anything
that is true.
in their histories? Anything that they like
Any
notice?
kind of religious
relics?
symbols or anything like that we recognize?
Uh,
I have done a lot of research at the college.
will you roll a religion check for me?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a 4.
Lareth has a 4, and so
We
yeah,
are the best religious people ever.
you study religion, but maybe you haven't necessarily looked into the occult as much. I mean, you're smart enough to realize, like, hey, this is a ritual chamber. You see some like chains above the dais. Looks like the people were suspended and blood was wet onto the altar. But yeah, so sacrificial. But you don't see too much outside of that.
See
And the
how
only
long
thing you really see in the room is this dais and the water.
So we can't see like over here.
Yeah, you can see it technically with the 300, but again, that's like a raised area, just like what you're going under right now.
Even
But
I was just
nothing.
wondering, even with our dark vision, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
With the
Okay.
dark vision, like I'm letting you see everything, and then to the right, that's kind of a crumbled passageway. So rocks are gathered up, and it's not, doesn't look like an exit. It just looks like where some shambles are.
I just want to see what this old rogue knows from reading. Not much more than you.
No.
So it is all not safe ground.
Yeah, it would probably be unholy ground at this point. Given what you know.
Well, what I'm really asking is it rough terrain?
No, like, well, let me read real quick. Let me double check before I say no for sure. So the water is about 2 feet deep.
So yeah,
If you're starting to step in.
like up to our knees or waist.
Yeah, the ledges in the central dais are 5 feet high in estimation. And if you're looking up towards the ceiling, you'd estimate about 6 feet high, which would be 11 feet above the dais and ledges.
So we're wading through knee-deep water.
Yeah, knee-deep water, and the thing above your head is about 5 feet high. So maybe you have some of you taller ones have to hunch over. So it's not like a super tall, but and well, I'm just saying, like, you're sensing so much undead presence, like you can sense it all around you in this chamber. It's not necessarily like a pinpoint.
That's cute.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So the water is just undead. It's just undead water. Brainstorm. It's a undead slime, and it's just a slime monster. If that's possible.
I just want to pause right here. I am loving how terrified y'all are.
Um. um.
Yeah, actually, what you just pinged, you can see right there. There's a turn wheel.
Oh. Can I use thaumaturgy on the turn wheel?
Probably not effectively because it's not gonna swing it all the way. And you would probably want to get it into a locked position, so somebody would need to manually do it.
But can I do it to see if it has any effect on the water level?
Sure. What's the distance on thaumaturgy? Because y'all might need to start taking some steps in.
About 30 feet.
Okay, I think that's about 30 feet away, you know?
Hang on, I got.
Yeah, that's the 5 feet that I'm talking about. Like, that's above you right now.
It's like right out of 30 feet.
Well, this is like, if I'm doing this, you're good, so you can stay back where you were.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'd say you can cast thaumaturgy. And you do see the wheel spin a little. It doesn't go far, but you hear the creaking of the portcullis raise, and then this kind of slam as it goes back down.
No effect on the water level.
No effect on the water level.
Fuck.
So portcullis, is like your typical, for just in case anyone doesn't actually know, it's your typical like kind of castle gate. The metal rebar with the holes in between. It's not going to hold back any water or anything. It's just to keep people out.
Second brainstorm. Travis, how tall are you?
I actually don't know.
I'm thinking like an 8-foot barbarian. Right?
I was thinking like 6 foot.
Yeah, I was thinking like 6. I was thinking like 6 or 7.
I was about to say we could have Travis lay across the water and we could jump on his back over to the over to the safe stuff.
That's a wild.
Okay.
Right.
Hang on. Jumping distance is what? Half of.
So before y'all go way too crazy with this, so this is 2 feet water. These are stairs that lead up to a 5-foot area. These are stairs that lead up to an area that's 5 feet high, and the center of the dais is 5 feet high, in which you can just easily step up from it to get on the dais as well.
Okay.
Does that
So this is like a
make more
corridor,
sense?
just some stairs here. Got it.
Yeah. So you can enter the stairs from where you're standing there. When you're standing here through the secret door, you're underneath that 5 foot. So taller people might have to crouch some.
Okay. In this little corridor here.
So what would y'all like to do?
And before we
Alright.
go through any water, we should probably, we can also use our rope and tie off.
That's
Well-
what I'm thinking. What if we took the rope, made it into a loop, and tried to swing it over to the little thing and pull it open?
Thing? The wheel?
The wheel, yeah. What if we did that and we stuck it and wheeled it open? I feel like
So-
Kyler would be dexterous enough to do that.
If you think about your like standard turn wheel like that's an inlet into the wall, it's going to have a groove in the wall, and that thing is going to have to spin around several times to raise, so the rope's not going to work in that method.
Yeah.
But if we can raise it just enough and then hold it while the water drained.
Again, it's not holding back any water.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already said it wasn't holding back water, so
okay. Didn't-
there's no need to do that.
Roll a perception check for me. Or investigation, whichever you prefer. Which one's your higher?
I rolled a 20.
What's your perception bonus +2? Okay. So you two looking together, you can see the presence of like bones, maybe some blood stains, like things of that nature. But that's about the extent of it. It's scattered bones and things of that nature. There's no rhyme or reason. You don't see any creatures like lying in wait either.
Can I find spare rocks?
Yeah. Well, given that there's some things that are shambling in this room, you can find some rubble, rocks, things that nature.
Yeah. Kind of like hide behind this little corner here and just like toss a rock into the water and see what happens.
So that archway is just for the center, where the door is. So it's like solid stone outside of that little secret door that you went through. I guess I
Okay.
didn't describe that super well.
So there's no way I can toss a rock into the water.
You can toss rock. Oh, did you go upstairs?
Yeah, if I'm like right
Oh, okay,
here, like
yeah.
around it, and like
I thought from
peek
the
around the
secret door you
corner.
moved over. There is a little tunnel underneath, and you're in the water. If you walk around to here, where Lareth did, you can go up the stairs to reach up here.
And also, that being said, is
Correct.
the water like pouring
Oh,
out since we opened this
no.
door?
I don't want it.
Into
No,
this room?
it was kind of like a step down.
Gotcha. So we are below the water level right here.
You're in the water. Yes,
Okay. Okay. Well,
because this is above you. It's just we don't have a 3D map.
gotcha. I understand now. Okay. I want to just toss a rock in the water and see what happens.
All right. As you toss a rock into the water, it goes in with a plink, and water ripples, but nothing happens.
Fuck.
I'm tying a rope around him. I'm standing on this corner to the left for leverage.
I got some good strength. I'll be here with him too.
Travis is gonna stand right here with me and hold it as well.
And then we say good luck, buddy.
Yep.
Come right here, buddy.
God,
Yep,
Hold.
had to adjust my screen. Sorry.
So, click it so you can show me exactly where you're walking to. Okay. So you're going to be moving this shindig to this side. So move behind me, Gravis, and move over.
Yes, sir.
we all got hands on the rope.
So just to reiterate, where y'all are standing, you're in the prison. There's a tunnel that Rasputin would have to walk through, and then he'll be curling to the left. So when you were on the right, you can actually see him. On the left, you can't see him.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I need them to hold, and I can come up a little bit to if I need to see him. We'll Yep. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Right, you start walking.
You said can I stand here, like here, essentially?
You will be in the water at that
How
point. 2 feet. 2 feet.
We're like
all the water is 2 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'll stand just to where I can see him on the
Okay.
corner. Let them stay over here holding it.
yeah.
And Kyler, as you step in, as well as Rasputin, even though Rasputin has the immunities, I don't know what all Kyler's immune to, but you do not feel any poisonous, like draining, anything of ill intent. It's just still water in a chamber.
Okay.
A little gross.
Yeah, you're like crunching bones as you walk with your massive body. But nothing is grabbing your legs or causing you any harm or threat. So you walk over to the wheel successfully. And do you want to try and turn the wheel? Okay. So with your base strength, you don't really have any trouble doing this, and you're able to pull it all the way to the top, and you hear like a tick, and it locks into place.
All right.
All right.
Well, I guess we just say fuck it and start.
Wait.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be a little more descriptive before y'all do all this. So I'll since you're casting a spell to do the check for undead. You can tell that the presence isn't emanating from the water; it is emanating from above.
Oh.
You can't see anything, but you just get this feeling.
Like, is
Well,
there
I'd
like a
rather not.
directional that it's coming from, or like up here, or up
Like
here?
so that So around the outer perimeter, the 5-foot raised area that I talked about with the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
you can sense it all around on each side, but not in the water.
Oh. Like it's looking.
Interesting.
You can see up there, but you don't see anything. You see chains hanging from the ceiling, cobwebs, but you don't see any threat. You don't sense any threat up there.
Can we get on this?
That is a dais. Yes, you're able to step up on that area down below, which leads to some stairs, which is the sacrificial dais.
The only problem with that is when they come out of the wall and they touch us and we go ouch and we can't run away. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
I think
is
our
when we
best
go
bet
back-
is huddling on here and having you go up here. Because this is on the same level as this, right?
Yeah, they're basically the same height, just across from each other. The peak of this is as tall as these.
Yeah, I think me and Kyler standing on that would probably be the best bet. Not to mention, if I stand there, I can probably hit everybody with a channel divinity.
we get locked
Yeah, I
in
think that
here.
sounds
That's
okay.
that's the only thing I'm making sure. If we all step on this thing and the doors are shut, we're fucked.
One more thing before y'all continue. I forgot to read the flavor. So I already mentioned the chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling above a stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood. So, outside of a few details, it's mostly what I said, but it's in a more,
How about
organized format.
and hear me out. So me and Kyler take position here on the dais, and then you two take position at the base of these stairs here, so that y'all can converge back on us if something happens here, and if things start coming out of the walls here, y'all can be there for that as well. Instead of all of us being here and then y'all having to move over this way, you know what I mean?
Another problem with that though is if we touch something over here and shit comes out underneath us. We could just have Jesse check this area, see if anything triggers, and then not, we could go up there and then do that.
Yeah,
like
you
when
can prop it open.
I was like, when
And you
I
can
checked
rip
it,
it off the wall if you want. Okay. So, due to years of rot and things of that nature, it rips off fairly simply.
Okay.
Okay. So you're able to kind of angle it at a certain way because it's a stone floor below the water. So you couldn't like jam it into the ground, but you can put it in at an angle that you think pretty confidently that's going to hold.
Wait. Another thing too. If something spawns right here, right? We have teleports, like me and Kyler can get out. Like we may take one hit, but we can teleport out.
Well,
problem
good for
is with
you.
taking one hit.
That's what I'm saying. Don't send him to check it. Send both of us.
Okay. Again,
Oh, I see
the
what you're
problem is when they do hit you and they paralyze you and you can't teleport. Then you're
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only problem. They're like, yes, we do have those things, but the things that are touching us, if they touch us, we get uber fucked. I'm just scared. Kyle has me scared of everything. We ain't even started this thing yet.
I know, right? Like we don't even know
Everything has
what's
an
about to
effect
come.
by touch. It is not bueno.
Well, we
We'll
got.
tell 'em.
Let's just make a decision. What are we doing?
I vote
Okay.
yes.
Okay, everybody, hang
I'm
on,
into
hang
the
on,
room.
hang on. So there's gonna be a lot happening in the coming events. So take it slow, listen to what I say, and don't just react with your characters because there's gonna be a lot to handle. So I'm gonna need everything in control. So tell me, one by one, starting with Jesse, because I think he's in the front. What y'all are doing? Okay, so you're moving up towards the center of the dais. I'll go in order of I see y'all on the map. So Lareth, what are you doing during this?
Sword out, shield up, and I am standing about right here, about 10 feet behind Rasputin.
And as he steps up, you step up.
I'm letting him lead, but yes.
But like basically you're always going to be the same distance away from him is what I'm asking.
Yeah, about 10 feet-ish.
Kyler, what are you doing during this?
I'm gonna stand in vision in this tunnel with my bow and arrow readied.
Okay. Gravis, what are you doing?
Great axe prepared, and I'm just gonna kind of stand off to the side. That way, I'm not in Kyler's way. But
Okay, so you're
stay
gonna
prepared.
basically flank him from the opposite side of Lareth. Are you gonna progress forward as he progresses forward?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jesse, go on and move Rasputin up the 3 squares to here. And you two move the 3 squares accordingly.
1, 2, 3.
All right, and Kyler, you're staying, right?
Yeah, if nothing happens when they touch that thing, I'm just readying my shot.
Okay. So, the second Rasputin that you reach the top of the dais, the chanting rises once more. As 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you'd expect to see faces are void. One must die, they chant over and over. One must die, one must die. But they're not coming at you. So, my 2 religious people, go on and roll a religion check for me.
16.
Okay, 15 and 16. So both of you have, in your studies and stuff, are familiar with this at least. So what you ascertain from this is they are telling you that you must sacrifice something. You think that they won't be fooled by any illusions or things of that nature, but they're not really particular on what gets sacrificed.
I have a suggestion, team.
So you are farther back, so you'll be saying this loud, but you are free to talk.
We did bury somebody.
We did.
This is true. We did say this. We have done that.
They did not say that this person had to have died recently.
Actually, so to count as a sacrifice, a creature must die on the altar.
Fuck.
Damn.
I was trying to go for the easy way out.
I mean, it was worth a try.
Can we pick a cultist?
The cultists that you can tell are ghastly apparitions.
Shit.
I'll give y'all a couple minutes to talk and try and not talk over each other. Just work it
Is
out
there-
how you want.
Anything living that we noticed in the room?
Like rats.
With as much time that y'all have noticed, no. This room has been sectioned off, and
What about in the prison behind Kyler?
I mean, in this house in general.
Yeah.
no, you do not. No. Most things that you've run into, you've killed thus far. And you're pretty confident that you did a clean sweep of the house.
And you said this way there's like something that leads into a cave, right?
Yeah, it's a perfectly carved out alcove. So there's water in there as well, and it's like a cavern, but the circles.
Can we
Right.
tell the cultists that we're gonna go find a sacrifice for?
You can try. And they don't say much; they just stare.
They didn't say we had to sacrifice something right now.
I mean, they didn't say it had to be a human. So, I mean,
Can we get our holy people to ask why they need a sacrifice?
Yeah, I can do that. Well, probably the more charismatic one probably needs to do that.
Because one must die. That is the way. No may leave without a sacrifice.
Leave to where? Leave this room? We can leave right now. Leave to where? Like, we can just leave.
I don't trust anything, so I'm Team Jesse on this one.
Also, Kyle, something weird's with your microphone right now.
I swapped my phone real quick. Had to step outside.
It's just, you sound like someone on an intercom from like Solid Snake or something. Metal Gear Solid.
Like, what's the point of this sacrifice? I asked the cultists. Like, where are we trying to go? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Can we not leave this room without making a sacrifice?
No, one must die.
What do we get?
My patience runs thin.
Fuck.
Well,
Everybody, roll for initiative.
Great.
As you
Oh,
refuse, from that alcove to the right, bursts a shambling mound. As they say, Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee. The chants rouse the shambling mound. And you can hear them say, the end comes. Death be praised.
Don't worry, I'm right there with you. I got a 2.
I got a 10.
I roll a 3, I quit.
So you do
13.
You get advantage. You get advantage, Kyle.
Advantage,
Oh,
Kyle.
that's great. That's right. 23.
Okay, we got somebody.
Jeez.
I can shoot.
I start over here 1 second. Turn. Okay, so I will say you don't sense that the cultists are going to be joining in this fight. They're just here to watch. Lorgoth the Decayer is the one engaging in the combat.
Lorgoth is about to get sacrificed.
That's what I'm about to do. Hell yeah, we're fighting
Hey,
him.
make sure we don't kill him on death. Let's try to get him to not die on the death. If we can stand that.
So, just for the record, this is a huge creature. It'd be hard to get him on the dais.
Okay, it looks big, so.
Yeah. He takes up all 4 of the squares that you see.
Hey, after this combat, we get out of this, remind me to have Zach bless some of my arrows and some holy water. Remind me to do that. Yeah, no, later. Not now, obviously.
No, I said this. I was just saying that's probably a good idea.
I don't think I have holy water on me anyway.
We'll acquire some.
Yeah.
Kyler, what was your initiative?
23.
He got a natural 20, but he has a -1. So, and then Rasputin.
He still goes before me, I believe. It's just still a crit.
Thank you for the dexterity.
That's a 29.
That's not the way I roll it.
No. Okay. I'll take it. If I win, I win.
Yeah, it's not really crit and initiative. It's just you roll the highest number you can roll. You got the rest of you. Okay, everyone's got their initiative in. Round of 13. Got it. All right. So as we open up, Tyler, it is your turn.
Had my action ready, so
Okay.
right in his big dumb face. Let's see here.
So where you're at,
I'm gonna move up.
Angle on them. Okay, there you go. One more step and you'll be good. You're in the alcove. There you go.
Yeah, it was doing that weird
Yeah.
thing. So since I was hiding, am I considered in stealth?
Yeah, you just kind of popped up. He wasn't like looking at you. You were, so I'd say you were stealth.
Okay, so almost
That for your-
forgot how to play this game for a second.
I know, right?
It was an 18 hit,
18 does hit.
9 points of damage.
All right, and what kind of damage piercing?
Yes.
Okay. So he takes 9 points of damage.
I'm backing up, and I'm going to hide as my bonus action.
All right. I'll go and roll that.
Not very stealthy, but still stealthy somehow.
Fair enough.
Alright, that's me turn.
All right. So with that, it is going to be Lorgoth the Decayer's turn. And he is going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And he is unable to attack in this range, so he's going to move up another 5 feet, and that's the end of his turn. So,
Gravis, give him the slap.
and you do have your rage back, Gravis, because we did do a long rest.
Yeah. Definitely make sure to rage in front of the face of that guy.
Trevor's mad.
Alright, as everybody said, and the obvious, let the rage begin. And does a 12 hit?
12 is a miss. So you go to swing through, and it just misses some of the vines that form this creature.
Alright. I'm gonna back up. And that will be my turn.
I'm stepping back 5, 10 feet here.
Okay.
Actually, 15. And I'm going to start channeling my divinity.
Oh, actually, sorry. I have to hold you right there for a second, Zach. So if you take that step back, Gravis, it will provoke. Do you still want to take that step back?
He means it's going to attack you, because it has option. You gotta stay within its attack range, since you're in its attack range.
You're
right,
welcome to do it, but
Yeah, you can run away and he'll try to hit you for free. He could miss, but probably not.
Alright, I'm channel.
Fuck it. Yep.
you're gonna do it. Okay, let me roll. 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, so that's gonna be 2. That's gonna be 12 points of bludgeoning damage. So that is gonna be halved for you.
God. Yep.
Alright. I'm doing what I did before, but I'm standing right here so I can hit Kyler with it too. Channeling divinity. And I am... That's like all I can do.
And that's going to be the one where you can add temporary hit die at the end of your turn.
Yep. So
Or remove a condition like be frightened or something.
Yep, it's 1d6 plus 2 at the end of the turn, so boom. Or 5, 6 points of hit. 6.
Alright, so is that going to be the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay.
And what is the range of this? I can't.
The purple radius, can you see it?
No, I can't.
Okay, we got to change that one setting again down there, Zach. So, player's permission C, save settings.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So as long as we're within the purple.
Yep, That
we
is
can
the
fix it.
that is the emanating twilight that from my body.
Nice.
And also, just as a flavor text, so that aura that he's emanating does give dim light. So what was black and white now gives a little color to this area. So with that, I'll say you can see this is so Shambling Mound is made of a bunch of vines and things of that nature, rubble.
Okay.
Slap it.
Okay. All right. So that was a bonus, just to make sure. Okay. All right.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. 22 does hit. We'll just reverse it. So you do 6 points of damage.
1d6. Do you want to go ahead and just like fucking slam down your whatever it is, one of your smites? You
yeah,
have
he
a
did use the searing smite.
you have another
Yeah, when you get smite, you
the
have,
on hit.
you get damage and smite damage. So
Yeah,
you
he-
have to do more than 6.
Yeah, I'm about to say you have.
I think.
Well, what I was asking is you have your on hit reaction too with the one of your little holy thing. I mean, what else you could be? Might as well
Searing smite.
get it in while you can.
No, that's just the confusion. I thought you used divine smite as well. I didn't hear searing.
Yeah, he used steering. What I was asking is if he's gonna use divine too, because you can use both of those in one hit, right?
They're both spells, is what he's saying. Jesse's got it, just like Jesse did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was curious about, like if you could use it.
Gotcha.
Fair.
That's fair.
And then, if that's the end of your turn,
So just. Okay. All right. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I already rolled your HP, so add +3.
Perfect. All right. So we're gonna move back to Kyler's turn.
Okay. Since he's looking at them, do I have advantage to hit him?
He's engaged in combat, so yeah.
Okay. I'll move
Yep. Just one more for now. If he moves more central, then you'll be fine. But
Okay.
roll with advantage.
Well, that's gonna hit. So
Yep.
let's do this one. Damn it. 6.
So another arrow sinks into his body. Starting to collect those, but it doesn't seem to. He's still got plenty of fight left on him.
Okay. Back in the bonus action.
Okay.
Still.
And then
11.
1d6 would be. You also get 3.
Oh, what was the temporary you gave me earlier? I'm sorry, I completely
What
forgot.
I'm-
Just
what
now.
I'm
He just
Just
gave it.
now giving it to you. It's +3.
+3.
It's at the end of your turn, not mine.
Oh, okay.
If you end in the circle.
Yep. So I'm gonna move it in, but let me roll the con saving throw. That's a natural 2 for a 5. So what's the? You roll it. All right. So maybe the water's giving him a little bit of reprieve, so he's going to take a swing now at Rasputin. With a natural 15 for a 22.
Right.
So Slam's gonna do.
He hit the 21 off of 15.
Yes. So that'll be 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's going to take his second attack at Gravis, which is going to be a 14.
When would
So
Sentinel
it's 7.
activate?
Right there, actually. So you can.
It would activate.
So go on and take your roll. I believe I missed you anyway.
Shit.
Oh. What do I want to do here? Give me 1 second. Let's see. Crit fumble 5E. Also, while we're waiting, does a 14 hit you, Gravis?
No,
I don't
it
think
does
so. Okay. Roll a d20 for me. I found a random website that does critical fails. So.
Is it R slash or slash R?
Slash R.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, in future, you can just roll your to hit and I'll just not count the 5.
Maybe
Roll a
that's
5.
Okay. So a 5 will be Wild Swing. You overextend yourself going for the kill. Your opponent gains advantage on their next attack roll. I'll say on you, because it isn't specified, but I'm not going to punish somebody else for your fail. So he'll have advantage on the next attack on you.
nice.
So Gravis
But
takes.
he misses you for now. Okay, Gravis, it is your turn.
Can we get a redemption? A 21.
21 is going to hit.
Gravis smash.
14.
That's slashing?
Yep.
All right.
Well, I would assume so. Yeah, whatever great axe is.
Yeah, so slashing. You're able to slice off a couple of the vines in the hit. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That would be it.
And you do have your reaction back now. So.
And then Zach, what are we rolling for the attack?
Zach rolls it.
Oh.
Make it easy.
You get a whole.
Alright, and we're putting that
So,
in
the blue.
spot.
That seemed easier, and then you'll just subtract from the blue first.
Well, put 5 in the blue, and then press, and in the green type +5, and it'll
it's
add it
fine.
to your.
It's fine if they just take from the blue first. It's going to get too confusing if we start doing both. The blue is fine.
Gotcha.
Makes more sense.
No, I understand what's going on.
It makes sense both ways, because if you have +5 in the blue, and then you take 5 damage, you take it from the blue before you take it from the green.
Yep.
And if you have any left over, you take it from the green.
Yeah, I remember us talking about that.
Okay.
Larith. Lego.
I'll walk over here. I'm going to touch Rasputin with your wounds. You get a whole 6, sir.
Big heal.
And that is a. Is that a. Is that an action? Yeah, it's an action. Okay, never mind. Yep, that's all I'm gonna do. And. Plus, I get a whole. Jesus, the amount of ones that I'm rolling is absolutely ridiculous. So. 3.
It's a big boss fight. It's the best time to roll the ones.
I know, right?
Alright.
Okay. Are you going to stay there, or are you going to move back?
So I moved from what, here? So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 is where I'm going.
You added 10 to one of yours, so you can.
I'll just stay here. So Kyler can stay in in his turn in one of these.
Okay. Right speed. Okay. You're gonna be so pissed if I hate you. Okay, so I take disadvantage on rolls against you. Okay. Is that the end of your turn? Alright. Yep, Kyler.
I'm gonna go right behind.
Still
him.
engaged in combat, so you can get your...
1 second, let me roll.
Yep.
You're good. Copy.
You get a 5, 6, 7 to your
20 hits. I'm gonna hit him with the sneaky attack.
Mhm.
11. My bonus action to actually. Since I'm behind him, does he still have an attack of opportunity on me?
Yeah, just the way that I typically rule it. The head's kind of on a swivel. Now you could choose not to take it. He only gets one. But
Bonus action, disengage. Right
Yep.
here.
okay. So 11 points of damage, and it's slashing now.
Yes.
All right. A
plus
couple
6.
more vines come off.
Plus 6, Kyler.
All right. With that, it's going to be the Mound's turn, and he sees. Yep. Let me do that first. That'll be a 9. So still not roll the damage for me. All right. So he takes the damage. Doesn't look like it's quite affecting him as much as you think, but. All right. So he sees the opportunity that's presented itself with Gravis' heavy swing, so he's going to roll with advantage. That'd be a 21 to hit.
That's gonna, of course, be a hit.
All right. 7 and 8, 9. Another 13 points of damage, so half that would be 6, 7. What is it? It's the higher, so 7.
Give me 7.
Rounded up from everything I remember.
Yeah, we've been rounding up.
And with his second attack, it's not going to be with advantage, but he's going to try and get Gravis once more. 15 to hit.
Son of a gun. That's a
What is it if it's a tie?
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Alright.
13 again, so take another 7.
Yeah.
And he has a special ability. So if both attacks hit a medium or smaller target, the target is grappled with an escape DC of 14. And the Shambling Mound uses its engulf on it. So the engulf can engulf a medium or smaller creature grappled by it. The engulfed target is blinded and restrained and unable to breathe. And it must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw at the start of each of the Mound's turn, or take damage, bludgeoning damage. If the Mound moves, the engulfed target moves with it. The Mound may only have one creature engulfed at a time. Y'all probably didn't need to know that, but it will. So since it's engulfing, Gravis, I'm going to move you on top of him, since that's the way it's being run.
Okay.
So I'll remind you what all's going on your turn. It's just actually right now, so it's a good time. So you're at 10 HP, so it is your turn. You're not taking any damage right now because it's on the Shambles' turn. But you are blinded and restrained, which restrained is your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Basically, the only thing you can do is try to escape.
Yeah, which you can roll.
Ow.
I want to. What is it normally to do from grappled? Is it strength? That would make the most sense, right?
He's strength. Yeah.
Okay. Roll a strength saving throw, which I think is your +5.
No, he's probably plus. His
Yeah,
strength is
strength is +5.
Oh, saving throws.
Yeah, saving throw.
All right, I'm gonna roll it in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 19.
So you are actually able to break free, so I will let you move back to the position you were in before. Basically, I say you break out and you fall backwards, so no harm, no foul right now. But you are free, and that does take... What did we say? Was that a full action to do that, or can he still move? Okay. So...
No. That's
No.
a full action. He can't do anything.
So he's out. The benefit is he's out. Yeah.
But he does get his healing from the clerics.
I was gonna say, so Lareth, what is my healing?
That would be.
Also, Gravis, give yourself
another fat 3.
give yourself 5 points back to your regular HP unless you mentally subtract it from the blue, because your blue's still there.
Yeah, I forgot to subtract from that. So now
That's a 3, and your HP's at 15.
no, it was 7 points of damage, so I took 5 from the blue.
Oh, you forgot to put it down.
Yeah, I forgot to take out the blue. So
Okay.
what it is correct. Thanks for
Okay.
trying to, thanks for making sure though.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
the
want
ones
to.
that can see blue. I
Yeah.
can't see that.
So
Now I've got 3 in the blue. With that's what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Visible to everyone. Save settings. There you go. Now everyone can see the blue.
I can't see it.
You may need to refresh, but anyway.
I'm not gonna-
That's
I'm
why
not gonna worry about it.
The blue's a temp bubble. Like I can't see.
Yes, and I gave permission for everyone to see it. Visible to everyone. Same thing as HP.
I refreshed. I still can't see it.
We have to be able to control their tokens.
Yeah, all I can see it is HP. That's why I was saying just add it to green because it's temp and it still adds.
Yeah, it's kind of like what me and him are doing, essentially. Like, I set my overall HP as 20, so anytime I click on my guy, I just type in what my overall HP is in green.
Right. And then you can press plus whatever in the green bubble for whatever
Either way, come on,
healing you
it
get.
don't matter.
Alright, Larry.
It's
Larry's turn, my turn. Yeah, I'm just kind of I can hit from here. Another cure wounds on a good old Gravos. That would be +9.
Okay.
9 points of healing. Very nice.
Very nice. Thank you much.
Spell slot. And then. Oh. Or that would be 6 for me.
Okay. Staying where you are.
Yeah.
Alright, Rasputin. Okay. So you'll still have your Shield of Faith or whatever it's called, but you won't be dodging anymore. Okay. Yep. Also, I know it doesn't matter that much, but I didn't not attack you just because that was what I already had planned to do. So that's okay. Yeah. And I'm trying to mix up the goal. But anyway, go ahead.
I mean, that and Travis was the only weak person.
Roll it. Well, that's a natural 1. So roll another d20 for me as well.
Yeah, damn, the rolls tonight are fucking great.
Oh, good.
Not the creature to have natural 1s against. 18. So an 18 is loss of nerve. Man, your opponent looks tough. Make a Wisdom saving throw with a base DC modified by +2 for every hit dice higher than your opponent has. Okay, I have to look at that. So you make the roll and I'll tell you what it is. Actually, you're immune to fear effects, right?
So if he ends the turn in my bubble, it ends the fear effect.
Well, then he wouldn't get temporary. You get one or the other.
Exactly.
But also, before we say that, let Jesse talk. Are you immune to fear effects? Okay. I wasn't sure because Paladin and Pathfinder. So it's worthwhile going on rolling that save. 18, so it has. Where is it? I have too many tabs. Oh, God. Yeah, that's a fail. So you are frightened.
You just run out your max.
Okay. You have
But now you-
do.
Yeah, so now at the end of your turn, you can choose to remove that frightened effect instead of getting the temporary HP if you want. Okay, so that's what happens. Okay, and that's the end of your turn. All right, Tyler. Yeah, I figured. Yep.
Yep.
Big damage.
Yep.
So you sliced off quite a few of the vine tendons, and
Disengage back into the shadow.
yeah, I already knew. We're going to roll your stealth.
Oh, I can't stealth because I have to disengage.
Oh, disengage, gotcha. Okay. With that, it is the Shambling Mound's turn. So he's gonna take another attack at Rasputin again. Lareth, roll his HP.
Yeah.
For the fourth time.
6.
Yeah, he's been doing the con the whole time. He's good. Oh, thank you. Yeah. That's another fail, so roll your damage.
Nice.
Hey, it chips away.
Yeah.
I wish this was like
Maybe not.
Pokemon. It was like having his attack as well.
On the
Even
bright
just doing
side,
no
me and
damage.
Tyler are getting beefy enough that we can swap out.
So that is a 23 to hit. Natural 16. So
Wait, 16 doesn't hit. It's a.
plus 7.
They need to.
I
do
just
7.
can't count. Jesse just couldn't count.
Oh.
I used my fingers, so I know I'm right. Uh, 12 plus
Shut the
16
fuck
points of damage. So 16 points of bludgeoning, and the other one's going to attack Gravis once more.
That's all of my base HP.
And that's a natural 19.
Jeez.
He doesn't
That'll
make-
be 8 points of damage, but it's bludgeoning, so
Okay,
4 for
4.
you.
Alright.
I don't have many heals left, guys.
Yeah, you should just dodge. Jesse, just definitely dodge and get healed again.
I mean, at this point, I'm about to bust my last heal on Jesse, so, like, swap out with me.
No,
I mean-
Jesse's fine if he dodges. Doesn't
Gravis.
have to be dodging.
Yeah.
Your turn. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna give you this. I did attack him, so do your roll.
Oh,
To
shit.
hit.
Yeah. Sorry. There's a
Oh,
lot
you're
going
good.
on.
Grab a smash.
Okay.
18.
That's a hit.
Grab a smash.
7.
After a bit, I'll stop,
Yeah.
giving it to you, but we're still learning, so it's fine.
How's he looking, by the way?
Yeah, how's it looking after the 7?
He looks like he's taking a lot of damage, but he can take about that much again.
Alright, we're gonna roll to hit. A 10.
10 is a miss.
Dang it. And I'll stay right here.
Okay.
What is my?
Get another 3, my friend.
Let's go.
All right, Lareth, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last spell slot and some fucking cure wounds on good old Rasputin over here and hit him with a hope. Oh, the max roll a 12.
Nice.
Pretty big.
Is that with your plus? bonus?
That's with my plus, yes. 1d8 plus 4.
And before my next turn, I'm gonna make a quick bathroom run. I shall be
You're
right
good. Just go ahead. You got time.
Plus 6. And I got a max roll on my 6, 7, 8 plus 8. Yep. Plus 8. Plus. You get plus 12. And I get plus 8 to mine, so.
Yeah, the plus thing was the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get yours after your turn. I'm a big beefy boy at this point.
Indeed. So speaking of big beefy boys, Rasputin, it's your turn. Roughly, yeah. I don't remember how many turns, but okay. No, a minute's a lot longer. It's like 10 turns. Okay. That's fine. Appreciate it.
I say, Jesse, be careful. He kills you with 2 strikes. Like 2 low rolls, he probably still kills you. Gravis gonna lose half the shit. Like that's his saving grace.
Just take your d6, and you get another 3. Get another 3.
Yeah, that could be the difference between
What
life and
the
death.
fuck?
Alright, Kyler. Rinse, repeat.
The 16 hit.
Yes.
14.
Alright. He takes that hit. You disengage. Alright. That's a good another swing. He's starting to lose some of his structure, but he's still kicking.
What's my HP?
Zach.
Right now. 4.
Alright. So, let me read one thing real quick while we wait on Travis to come back as well.
Grab a drink.
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, you are back. Okay.
Yep.
You can go ahead and get water real quick. I'm reading. Okay. I need to read one thing about it real quick. Okay. So he is going to provoke from both of you and move down to the tunnel.
Ooh, let's hope Gravis can sentinel this bitch.
Yeah, hit him.
Yeah. So we'll wait for that before I do anything.
Yeah.
Roll your attack of opportunity.
Hit him. You got this, buddy.
See?
Fucking hit him.
Well,
That's a miss.
Ah,
dang it.
And I think Jesse's still away, so remind me to let him do his attack roll when he comes back. But I'm going to go on and roll to attack Tyler.
Can
15
he fit,
to
can he
hit.
fit in here, by the way?
Yes, so it does say he can fit through the tunnels without squeezing.
Okay.
But it completely fills the space. So the reason I say he can still attack is because it says without squeezing. So just the way the structure is. This big balling mass, but does a 15 hit?
Yeah, of course.
I legit rarely take an attack against you, so I don't know.
Yeah, 15 is that hits.
why wouldn't it?
Again, I barely attack him. That's 9
Yeah.
points of damage.
Doesn't even break the temp. Doesn't
Yeah.
even break the temp.
You do hit Rasputin, and I miss on my second one, Kyler. Okay.
God rolls.
Oh, I needed to roll my. Okay, I failed the con save as well, so roll that as well.
Burning. Burning.
All right. Chipping away.
Burn.
And with that, it's the end of its turn.
Will I actually get an attack turn? We shall find out. Well, I mean, I have to attack because I can't really use any more spells. So.
Right.
We have the aura of gods.
All right. Gravis, it is your turn.
All right.
You'll have opportunity
Alright.
attack now too if you want to move up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
This is-
up.
This is perfect. We want to get him off the dais.
Yep. So you roll with advantage here because you're flanking Kyler. Flanking with Kyler.
All right. What was advantage again?
Just
Roll twice to hit.
crit. Let's go. It doesn't matter.
Wow, a crit and a failure. It does matter.
Damn.
So let me
Double that dice. Double
One-
that dice.
1 second before you do that. I mean, you can go on a roll because it's probably gonna be double, but let me see. Trying to find something.
Essentially, Travis, you're just going to roll your great axe twice, and then we're not going to count the plus on the second roll. That's all it does. So, all right. So we're doing 9 plus 8. There you go.
All right.
17.
So this is gonna be weird, but it's a different table. Will you roll a D100, Travis?
All right.
Grab his smash.
I got a 5. Okay. So normal crit. So you just do the double damage. So what do we have here? So it's 13 and 9.
7
Oh,
total.
well,
17 total.
yeah, because mine is 5 on one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you get a good cleave into his side. He seems like he's starting to wane a little.
Little whack.
Nice.
All right.
Move operation. Getting his ass here.
Alright. I'm gonna step up right here. And I'm going to ready my free guiding bolt.
No, wait, Larry. What was my health?
Oh, let
Yeah.
me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Wow. You get 6.
Very nice.
Alright. Guiding bolt. Kaboom. 20.
20 is a hit.
And it's
Roll the
radiant
damage.
damage. Does that matter?
It is radiant
it-
damage.
Noted, but it doesn't do anything different.
Do we notice the cultists do anything from that?
No, they have been standing still. Like maybe it's a little bit blinding, and they shriel back a little.
That would
Good
be
to know. Good to know.
15 points of damage, and the next person to strike it has advantage.
Yeah, so you do a good chunk of damage to him. Blow out a bit. He's just a shamble of the shamble he once was.
And
Go ahead. Yep, and while he's rolling his HP, Rasputin.
I get a +7.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct. Both are a miss.
Jeez.
So
do they have to hit to get rid of that, or is it just the next person? Let me check.
it's just the next person to attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the next person.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I would think
Y'all
it
all
would
have
be
advantage.
That would be super strong.
No, I'm just saying for the next person.
He
It
said-
doesn't have to hit. That's what I'm wondering.
No,
Okay.
it does not.
I'll
But with that, it is Kyler's turn. You have advantage because of grabs. And because of combat normally.
Yep, I'm going to bonus action disengage. Actually,
You
Can
can use your
I-
attacks first.
can I get through him?
plug in that
I'm gonna say
hole.
that's hard because he takes up the entire space, even if he's being cleaved a bit.
Alright, I will bonus action and teleport.
You can teleport to a space you can see. So
There. And actually, no, I can. Can I still hit him if I'm right here? Like the diagonal, like while he's in this square. You know what I'm saying?
say it one more time. Sorry, I was looking at
I
something.
can't get in this square because he is in this square. Can I hit him from here?
Yeah. He takes up that square, so
Okay.
Just-
Will-
the creature doesn't have a block around him. So
does a 16 hit.
16 is a hit.
Nice. That's another 18.
Hanging on for dear life, like he had 19 hit points left.
You get 3, Kyler. Again.
with his last remaining attacks, probably. He is going to swing down on Gravis. That's going to be a hit.
Question: Does Searing start? The Searing Smite. Does
Oh,
it happen
actually, thank you.
before
Let me
the
roll that.
start?
Yep.
Does it happen at the start?
Fail.
Fucking fail it.
I failed it, and so it doesn't matter. He is going
Hit the
to.
six.
So,
Jesse's clutch.
It goes.
so he burns. He spontaneously combusts and turns into ash. But everybody stay calm and stay in initiative.
Fuck.
So as the Shambling Mound falls, the cultists start to wail as they disappear. And the house above and the dungeon you are in seems to be falling apart.
Fuck.
So, we're going to stay in initiative order to keep everything neat and orderly. So we'll pick up with Gravis's turn here. Let me read one thing real quick. So, they dissipate as you say that. They didn't have enough time on this earth. Yeah, no, it's great. I'm not trying to downplay it, but that's just what happens. So I will say this before we begin. So any door that you went through, that you see, and I'm not going to include the portcullis in this, those instantly turn into slashing scythe blades. So it's swinging back and forth.
Oh, sick. We gotta make dexterity checks.
So I will let you know what happens as we continue, but that's the only thing you see right now, and I will say the secret door is the only one that was like that. Your portcullis is fine.
Okay, so we can go
Through the portcullis then.
Before we leave, like, did we see, like, can we see into here? Like, we have pretty decent vision. Like,
Yeah, that was you've seen in there already. It's like an end of a cave, kind of like in the underneath for Zelda, where you have to go up through the top.
So nothing.
a lot of games like to give you the intro route at the end as well. So I was kind of,
Unfortunately, this is not that. This is your you got to get the heck out of here sequence.
We're smart bad people. Okay. All right.
I need a hero.
It's actually not the people that are smart.
Okay, well, let's go.
It's something else that's trying to kill y'all.
Oh,
Hint, hint, the slashing scythe blades, but the door's changed. And the trap door that you found earlier that you just could not find, no matter what. Alright, Gravis, what do you do with your turn?
I am gonna make my way this way.
Make your way downtown, walking
Yep.
past, faces past in your hometown?
Get my way downtown.
Yeah.
I'm right behind him. I'm 5.
we had dash, so we can go 60 feet. So you can try to make this roll going.
45, 50.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot
So
about the dash.
Yeah, you can go another 30 from where you're standing.
Yeah, so Gravis go on and do that before anyone else moves. Okay.
Alright.
You can move up, Lareth.
5, 10.
I've counted.
Yeah, I was reading.
Rasputin. I'll say you can move right here. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not right here really, but that's fine too. It's not that big of a deal at this point. Okay, so Gravis, back to you. The walls continue to crumble, and debris falls from the ceiling. This is your stairwell here. So I'll actually say, we'll skip ahead, because y'all are right there, nothing's going to happen. I'm going to take y'all back up to the basement 1, and you can pick up your tokens where you left off there. Don't worry about their HP. Well, worry about their HP for now. Let me take y'all back so you can, and let me copy these at least, actually. Right. So copy.
I was like, yeah, my HP's a little low.
Yeah.
I think of-
It will matter. So okay, put yourselves back down here somewhere. Okay. So make sure I wait to clear your turn because this is where it's going to start getting a little more tricky. So. Oh. I don't know.
Is Gravis, me, or Rasputin?
I have the turn order, so it's fine. Let me pull it back up though, because I closed it up to see if it popped back up for y'all.
You can just tell us. That's fine.
Yeah, I was just checking. Okay. So yeah, it's Gravis is what we'll say. We'll pull up.
Where was our exit? Where's our exit over here? Where's it at? That thing? So
Yeah.
we're to go. Is this a wall right here?
So you got stairs here, a free pathway, and then this was a door that crumbled earlier. So that, you'll probably presume to be sides
This is
as
the
well.
this is the spiral staircase, right?
Yeah,
That's the one
yeah.
that leads to the top floor. This is the one that leads to the den on the first floor.
Okay,
Yeah. So
That's
we need to go in.
gotcha. So that's the. Wait, where's sides?
Where the door was.
Well, this would be quicker. So we go for the next.
The only thing is, if we have one more door to go out of, two of us can teleport.
It's true. I can use the
Only two would
teleport.
have to take the hits. If we had to take the hits.
I say we go for the. I say we
Okay.
go for the quicker way. For
Let's
sure.
continue on, Gravis. It's your turn.
So
Yeah, I've got an okay dex saving, so I think I
try to
would be
hit this
okay.
way.
Uh,
Still going. Wait. Everyone's turn ended. Did we all get our HP?
yeah, that's still active. So for this scenario, since we're still in combat, I'll say that as long as Zach's okay with keeping up with it all.
Oh my god! All right. So I get
So go on to roll
8
one for everybody.
plus 8. Then to Kyler, you get 3, 4, 5.
So Gravis, you got 8.
Okay.
I got 8. That was me. Oh, okay. It can be Gravis. You can get 8. Yeah,
Turn
that's fine.
order, yeah. And then
All right.
Lair,
So Gravis, then me. So I got 5
and then Rasputin.
plus 5. And then Rasputin, you get. Oh, hang on. I can just roll. Never mind.
You can roll 4 at once, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the other 2, just do the 2 2s. So 4 for each of you.
4 for Rasputin, 4 for Kyler.
Wait, what? I get another 4?
Yeah. +4, +4.
Okay, fine.
So he said your name earlier, but we moved it to the turn order. So whatever you got earlier, you didn't get.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So the
Travis-
4 is what you get.
8. And then
Okay.
yeah.
So Gravis, your turn to move.
All right.
Yeah, we're heading up here. We're heading up here, buddy. So.
Well, assuming he
5,
stays in the circle.
10, 15, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Yeah, that's right outside the circle.
You can
So-
go right here.
Would it be right there?
60 is right here.
Kyle counted it out, so I'm not going to worry too much about
Okay.
it.
So he
fair
was
enough.
here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
All right.
Yeah.
I think you work
30,
for it.
35,
You get one
40,
diagonal, and that was your
45, 50,
diagonal right here.
55, 60, 60. Hang on.
Oh, okay. I wasn't counting diagonals. Okay. I see
You
what
can only
you're
get
saying
one
now.
of them.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's me right here.
So go and roll your.
Yeah, I got
it. And then that'll be Rasputin's turn now. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you'll roll Rasputin's as well.
He's 8.
And then Kyler as well.
60.
4.
Gravis,
I get
back
4.
to you.
You get 4. Or Jesse gets 8. You get 4.
All right. So I'm gonna go right here, and I'm right at the door. So what do I need to do?
I'm going to
Does it
pull
seem-
everybody up to the first floor now.
Nice. Okay. We're good.
Not at the trapdoor, and the trapdoor is going to come up here. So let me grab y'all again because I forgot. Oh wait, no, I should still have y'all copied. But no, your HP's not the same. Gosh, dang it, Lareth, I'm going to kill you.
You do make us a little fucking beefy, boys. Let's go.
It's not so much the beefy that I'm concerned about. It's just the tracking of everything.
Yeah.
I have a more surefire way that I can track it by myself if we can talk about it after.
So I'll say everyone moves up, and you can give everyone that bonus HP. How long does this last?
Until
A
combat
whole
ends.
minute
That's what
in
you
combat.
said. You said whenever combat ends, you'd let it in. You wouldn't let us do it outside of combat to beef up when the day
Right,
started. You said in
but
combat.
how is it like?
It lasts
a minute.
combat.
That's what I'm saying.
10 turns.
So you started that at the beginning of the fight. It was probably out, but I'm not going to go back and retcon anything. So I say we're out now
Sounds
because
good.
we had like 6 rounds in the combat. Okay, so we're done with that now. We know. So you're up here with all your extra health. So we're gonna just pick back up with Gravis' turn to keep it easy.
All right.
I can fix mine.
Yeah.
Where? How do you do the?
I copied it from the last level, so everything should be the same.
No, I didn't mean to hit that. How do you do the pull the arrow to count the distance?
It's on the left-hand side. It's
The ruler.
the third
Uh,
down. or
This
fourth.
right here is a doorway, and the only doorway out. You are going to have to make a dexterity saving throw to get through here. And then the path is going to be, so you go here, this is the doorway, and this is the doorway. I'm not going to worry about the gate over here, just this door. So you got 3 doorways to get through.
Wait, which room are we in?
The one where your tokens are.
Up
Did I
here?
not break out back up? I did, okay.
Where are we looking at? Yeah, like a kitchen.
Oh,
Alright,
no,
we're in-
that's your old characters. Down here.
Where are we at?
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Okay,
I see it
so
now.
alright, so now we're okay.
All right.
So, you're
So
saying-
this is your path. So you have 3 doors that are scythes right now to get through.
And this is the
Oh.
exit. This is the exit down here.
Yeah, this one is not going to be blades.
just
Alright.
this door, this
Alright.
door, and this door.
So
Wait. Alright. I asked. So we're looking at this wall right here.
Mhm.
Okay. Can we try to break through this wall?
Yeah, the walls definitely look like. So let me give you a little bit more flavor text. So all the
be
windows
correct.
that you can see are now bricked up, and the walls. Let's see. So a couple things here. Thank you for bringing this, so I can read everything off before we go. So the interior walls around you are all rotted and brittle, where this used to look nice before. So it does look like it is weaker. And this room has a fireplace, so as you get up here, it is full of black billowing smoke. If I'll let you know what to do if you. So you're starting your turn in here. So Gravis, roll a Constitution saving throw. I'll get back to that in a second. Con saving.
Yep. 15.
That is a pass. And yes, the walls look to be way more brittle and rotted than they used to be.
Mash this wall.
Mash.
Yeah.
Grab it.
out.
Mash.
Mash this wall.
What do I need to roll for that?
You're a regular
Roll to
attack.
hit.
Yeah.
A 12.
It's a wall.
Yep, it is wall of AC5. Roll your damage just for kicks and giggles.
It's like,
while
yeah,
I
it's
do
a
something.
wall.
It's a wall.
Unless you don't roll a 1, I think you hit it.
Actually, it's an AC5, so.
Okay.
Which, technically, yeah, he only could miss on a 1.
Well, I'm not raging anymore, right? Since the battle.
Yeah, your rage is over.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I rolled correctly then. So I got an 8.
So, a couple things are going to happen. Give me 1 second because I'm having to do this on the fly. So you do create a doorway here as it crumbles, but as that doorway collapses, a swarm of rats form right in front of it. So
Thaumaturgy is gonna come into play. Holy shit!
is it?
Do it.
Give me 2 minutes here to catch up, because Gravis. So you still have a move action, so you will be able to kind of move 30 feet. Let me get this hit points rolled out.
I'm just
I'll
saying,
just take
guys.
this.
I think we eat the attack of opportunity from the swarm to go through the wall, even if thaumaturgy doesn't work. That's just. I mean, it's a swarm of rats. It may suck, but
What am I using thaumaturgy on?
Yeah, that's why I'm
rats,
confused.
get them out of the wall. Just
It
go.
doesn't. I mean, it doesn't do any damage.
No, but if it gets them out of the wall, so we can go through the hole without taking attack of opportunity, that would be a perfect use for it.
I'll read on it. Gravis, what are you doing for the time being?
I'm gonna just back up one.
Gravis shoulder charge that bitch on the
Yeah, we
rat.
want you to run through the like just run
Fucking
through.
All right.
beef
Yeah,
boy through that shit.
Can I still do an attack?
No,
You
you
could do
already
an
attacked
attack.
the wall.
Oh yeah, you attack the wall. Thank you.
Fucking
Yeah, the
lower
only
that
thing you can
shoulder
do
and
is
fucking
either.
charge.
I mean, does it look like? I mean, he's a freaking barbarian. Can he?
Yeah,
does he
right.
think
Like, how many rats are we
obviously run
talking?
through it?
Like,
He's not
can I just
raging.
like try to break through?
Like a swarm. I mean, you could run through, but you're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
Behind the rats.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
Okay,
I
run
think
through a
we-
swarm of rats, Zach, and see how many bite you.
Yeah, right.
Alright, we'll
I'm
just
gonna just
Yeah.
push through.
Okay, go for it.
So that's going to be a 12 to hit. So
No.
miss. And so moving through someone's square is going to be half movement, so you could probably only move 15 feet. That's like just the general rule. So you probably end up right here, one more back.
Yeah, you're going through a body of something, so you have to take a double movement here.
Travis,
Travis, back up. 1.
you had to move through an enemy square, so you had to move at half speed, so you can only move 15. So you're
Sorry,
right here.
I thought you were talking to Lareth. Sorry.
No, he hadn't moved yet. Okay, Lareth, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to move 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to right here. And then I'm going to Misty Step. 5, 10, 15 to right here. And can you turn a bonus action into an action or no?
If you were showing something, I didn't see what
I
you did.
couldn't see what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I'm moving to right here, and then I'm going to Misty Step through the rats to right here.
Okay.
No, Misty Step, not favor of the
You're
room.
actually using the. Okay.
I get a free one. Yeah, that was one of the little things that I got for being possessed.
So it's actually interesting that you do. So I hadn't actually announced that in the game yet, but that works out because I was.
Yeah, because the
This
fear.
was the
Yeah.
This
Cool.
was the sequence of which I was going to introduce it anyway.
Oh.
So as you were getting ready to go, so a mist swirls around you, and you see the ghastly image of Thornbolt, and he's just like, "Time to return the favor. Hang on," and he teleports you through with Misty Step to the other side.
Nice.
Oh, clutch.
Nice. Little boy
So-
coming in.
It's a little. So that for everyone else, that's basically something I was giving him for. I don't know. It's the feats thing that I kind of talked about. I made my own. I took like Fey touched and made it like Ghost touched. So he gets Misty Step, and I think he got a +1 to 1 attribute as well, just because I want to make feats more usable and give you more story elements to grow with. So that's what that is. Also, the man suffered through like a session and a half of not being able to do anything. So he earned it. But yeah, so Thornbolt is repaying the favor for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, it's Rasputin's turn. Oh, I need to put these guys in here somewhere. I'm just gonna put them at the end, so it'll be after Kyler. Okay. So roll a. So this is what I'm gonna call. I don't know if I call it improvise. I don't remember what it is here, but it's unarmed strike is what I'll say actually. Just literally don't roll a 1.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yep. So you're able to hit now. Actually roll the. No. Actually, let me look at one thing real quick. Sorry, I have way too many tabs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, you slam your shoulder into it, and the the wall bends, but it doesn't quite break. You think one more of those? It'll
Wait,
because
can I say I did it with them? Like we coordinated our attacks together. After seeing like
that'd be
Gravis go
cool.
through.
You'll be able to follow up on your turn,
Oh, okay.
but which is next. But for now, Rasputin, you can't get through because from what I'm reading on your character sheet, it looks like unarmed strike does a base 4 damage, just flat. It doesn't have like a roll or anything.
Couldn't you have used a shield?
Uh,
Shield anything differently?
Yeah.
Not until you get Shield Master feature. Yeah, I guess that's right. Because I actually hear the shield
Yeah.
badge.
Yeah. So unarmed strike does 1 plus their strength modifier, so it just wasn't quite enough to get through, but you did put a good dent in it. So what do you want to do with the rest of your turn? So that was an attack action.
Be a 20 coming out.
Yeah, like right here, since you'll have to move at half speed through. Yeah.
Could you move? You move
So you're-
off to the side, so I don't have to walk through you when I go through. You would, yeah, because I can move through you diagonally this way. Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna come through here and go right there. Yeah.
Okay, let me roll an attack of opportunity. For once, it's a miss. Well, yeah, we'll just say that.
Do I get
Alright.
hit? I would assume I get hit.
You're running through?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to do the Blessing of the Raven Queen.
No, I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
Run this one.
Yep, so you can go through at half speed, 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah, I'm a 15.
Okay. Let's see, 2d6. 11 points of damage.
Not even close, baby.
Oh, shoot. I need to retcon something real quick. So I already did it for Gravis, but everybody else roll a Constitution saving throw. Because of the billowing smoke in this room. Sorry, too much going on.
I got an 11.
I got an 18.
I'm guessing yours is a 1. A 4 total, but... Oh, you just haven't updated. Okay, so 5, 18, and what was yours, the Lareth?
11.
Okay. So everybody above a 10 is fine, so just Rasputin. You are going to take...
Does he even breathe? Wait, does not the metal breathe? Do you
8
actually
points
breathe?
of poison damage.
Oh, that's half.
Okay. So you take 4 points of damage, and... Yep, so now we're back to the top of the turn order. Oh, actually, it's the swarm of rats. So they're going to move up into Gravis's spot, and they're going to try and attack.
Nibble, nibble, nibble.
It's only 11, so that's a miss.
Nibble, nibble, nibble.
Okay, so with that, it's Gravis's turn.
Shove the rats.
You have to try to make this deck save. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Do we have any potions or anything to give him to heal up anymore?
I have nothing.
I don't know what his full health is, so I'm scared.
I don't either.
What's your full health?
Full health is 20.
So just in advance, if when Gravis leaves, it's a miss on the bite from the rats.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see his full HP either, so.
Travis, what is your full HP, please?
I said it was 25.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You didn't come through at all, Travis.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
So that's with all your bonuses as well. Is 25.
Oh no. I've got plus 17 right now with bonuses.
So you're 18 plus 17.
18 plus 17, yes.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Go through.
Okay, yeah, you can fucking
Uh,
die.
Oh,
Roll.
I thought you were just asking what's my max HP, like
Yeah,
just
no,
in
no, no.
general.
Trying to see how much you are with your
Roll a
turn.
dexterity saving throw.
All right.
You get advantage. Do you? Or
So-
do you?
No.
So 12.
So 12 is a failure. So you're able to get through the doorway, but you're going to take a hit as you go through. So let me grab this.
Wait, no, wait.
Uh,
hold on.
11
Gra-
points of slashing damage.
Hold on, wait. On Gravis's class, it's right underneath his saving throws. It says advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Ooh.
So he does get advantage on dex saves.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And that's
might
just
still get hit.
naturally not with rage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not in rage, but it
Yeah,
just
I'm not
says
raged.
it just says on dex effects. If you look at his thing on D&D,
Yeah, I see it. I was just making sure that wouldn't like a.
Yeah.
Go on and roll it for now, and I'll just look into it just so we know for next time.
So roll a second time.
Yeah.
Just roll to see if you miss the death.
No.
Okay.
Okay, but he still gets hit, so
Okay. That's 11 points of damage. Slashing.
So
But
I'm
you're
gonna
not
go,
raging, so that's full.
So I'm gonna go sit right there.
I'm making the jump.
And take. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Did you just run through, Lareth?
Yep.
All right. Just,
I got a 12.
that is a failure as well. So that's gonna be 8. 13 points of damage. But you're able to make it through.
Not even close, baby.
Rasputin. Lareth, where were you standing?
That was right here.
The rats miss you.
15, 20.
Actually, never mind.
You make it out.
Ignore that. Yeah, you're out.
Okay.
Rasputin. So I've actually been doing it wrong.
They already
you took around. You have to be on them. They have a reach of 0, so they have to be on your square.
you can come,
This
you can come
door
up-
isn't actually here though, because it's a scythe. So you can
They-
cut around, is what I'm saying.
So I don't know how you're rolling it too, but they already took their opportunity attack on Gravis, so.
That's true too.
Yeah,
So
you
either
can-
way, you're good. Now, some things have multiple attack opportunities. Characters may not know, but yeah, in this sense, obviously. Roll your dex. 2, so you're gonna take damage out the way too. You only take 4 points of slashing damage though.
Gets chinked on the heel.
You're good. Tyler, this is your deal.
I'm gonna actually just go for it. Everybody else is running through it. I'm gonna run through it.
Okay. I mean, this is literally what you're built for.
25. Do I make it?
Yep, you make it unscathed. So you definitely roll through as
He just casually strolls through it.
Nice.
Fucking walk through that bitch like you guys are all fucking stupid.
This is 30
you know the
for
timing.
me. This is 30 for me, but I'd like to be outside. If
No, from here you're it's safe. So what's going to happen? So everybody's runs out. We see you coming from the inside, so the camera's on the outside. You run out, and right as you are leaving, the whole house erupts in flames and burns to the ground. As this happens, so the first thing you notice is the plate armor that's on Rasputin starts rotting away and turns to dust. So he's a shell of the former self because he took it from the knight that was in the house. So he's just in his, heart
naked.
boxers that he wears on his mechanical body, because why not? And so y'all are able to take a second to just catch your breath after that dead sprint. Let me stop this music. Is there anything I want to do to finish up? Anything you want to check out? Yeah, so if you take a look at it, that's where this comes from. So if you take a look at it, then So everything's intact. The crossbows are actually fine. And then Lareth, you remember those scrolls that you got in the chest on the second floor?
Uh-huh.
So those did start to wither, but they did not fade.
Okay.
So they did pass through time basically, but they didn't disintegrate.
Does that include the spell book too that we found in the room?
Yeah. So the
Okay.
spellbook becomes aged. The cloak being magical seems relatively fine, as well as the lantern and things of that nature.
So
What the
essentially,
hell?
we were sacrificing something to keep the house alive. That's my guess.
That's what
That's
I'm
what they were
thinking.
doing.
To let you buy on the screen, it was basically if you sacrifice something, you appease the house and you can leave freely.
Sounds about
But
right to me.
all y'all had to sacrifice was each other. So
Can I just like look around at everybody? What the hell happened to the kid that we were supposed to be finding? Like we never actually found him, right? Or am I misremembering something here?
so your characters never actually found anything for the players. So from the last session, I know it was a while ago, but the flashback that you had. So you did see a sequence where the nurse was giving birth, and she bore a stillborn baby, and that was the
The little
child that was Walter, and that's the child of the nurse and the father, Mr. Durst. They had an affair, so that was also in the flashback. That was like a subtle image, kind of. After she bore that stillborn baby, um, she was sacrificed, and that's how you found her with the multiple stab wounds and things of that nature. Now, if you remember, on this very first or second floor, I think it was, there was a portrait of the whole family, and Elizabeth Durst, the mother, was glaring at the baby that was in the arms of Walter Durst. Not Walter Durst. I'm forgetting the father Durst's name, but it was a stillborn baby. So yeah, there's some little subtle clues that were in there. And in that flashback I gave you, I'll give you a little bit more details, but it's been a hot minute. So
Yeah.
So they've just been like huddling a dead baby around for.
it may, I mean, we don't really know that part of the history from what we've seen. Like maybe the baby was laid to rest or done something with. You remember his crypt was empty, but
Yeah.
you don't really know. Like it may have been just for the portrait. They may have thrown him in a ditch. Who knows?
Mm.
The mother may have done something in rage, but
It-
maybe she never got the chance to because Kurt Strahd came to visit after they stole.
The baby was Strahd. No, okay.
I did see one thing. Someone turned the Shambling Mound into the basically was controlled by Walter. That was yeah, that would have been an interesting theory, but I just went with the standard because he
So
has the
all in
name
all,
Morgoth.
we
So.
have no clue where fucking Walter Durst is.
Yeah.
Walter is a dead baby, but you don't know where. Yeah, you haven't
Oh.
seen any remains of him.
I feel like that's gonna come back to bite us, but anyway.
It could.
Look, the house literally almost bit us and killed us.
Walter Durst was the house.
Yeah.
No,
It's like the movie Monster House. You
Yeah,
know, the wife took the wife's spirit took over the house. The house was
Yeah.
Walter.
essentially the presence of evil that lived in this house for years just took control of the house, and so it's continued on with the cults. You know, works after
can I
their
take-
destruction.
Can I take some of the ashes from the burning house and like pocket it?
I mean, sure. I'm sure you have a flask or a vial or anything.
Yeah.
Not sure where your mind is going with that, but okay.
Plans.
But with that, that's the end of the Death House module, and you all reach level 3.
Yay! Woo! Level 3.
Woohoo!
Level 3. Level 3.
And you can cut the recording.